Hey there everyone, this is Nick as and till now we have completed all our important sections in this static modern landing page, right? And we are left with this one, testimonials and newsletter. So, well, this sort of design of testimonials, I don't know why we have heading and this sort of paragraph over here, like this part. So it it looks like this part and this part, basically the image and some paragraph over here are rating reviews. This review section is kind of, it looks fine with the testimonial design, but I don't know why we have this part. Anyway, just let's just stick to the Figma, right? And we're gonna make this design, right? So we are done with this courses section. Pro packages. I don't know why it's written a pro. What's a pro? Maybe it could be approvable or approachable. Anyway, so in here also pro packages, and this hero section nav bar, and we are done with footer as well. This sort, right? So yeah, let's see how we can design this testimonials, right? So let me just show you the current build. Okay, so this is our current build. Let me just copy this and let's paste it here. Okay, so this is our static modern landing page, right? So I like it. It's kind of look cool, right? So yeah, just below this courses sections, we'll have our testimonials. So let me just collapse this section 3 and let's comment something over here. Yeah, and we can call it what, testimonials code, or section 4 code, whatever you may like, right? So testimonials. So testimonials are basically the reviews. Like, how do you like the content in this, from this organization or from this website, whatever you may like to say, right? So yeah, that's the rating, basically reviews of the customers or clients. Anyway, so the div, again, we're gonna wrap it inside the container wrapper, and then we'll have a container and the parent class. What, testimonials, right? So um we have testimonials heading, right? Maybe this is h5. Yeah, it's h5. Okay, before that, again, this testimonials part, it's basically divided into two halves, right? We have first the heading portion, the headers basically, and then we got reviews. So maybe I can also divide it into two parts. Sorry. Yeah, I can give this an idea of part 1 and below part 2, just as we did in our previous sections, right? So in part 1 div, we'll have an h5 testimonials, right? Yeah, testimonials. And what we got some h2, right? Our popular courses, really. It has to be something else, like maybe customer reviews, or I don't know. Let's just stick to this Figma design, right? So we got h2 and a paragraph below it. Right, problems trying to resolve. It's just a static design, guys. You can edit it as per your choice, right? So yeah, let's just look at our build. So this is our current build. Let me just give yeah, let's just style it. And um damn, so many classes. Section 3, yeah, just before, just below, I mean, the section 3, we have testimonials. Testimonials, my bad. Yeah, oops, testimonials, yeah. In here, first of all, we're gonna give margin top. How much? 100 pixels, I guess? How much it was? 200 pixels? I don't exactly remember. 400 pixels, okay. So, yeah, 400 pixels. Cool. That's too much gap in between the sections. Anyway, so we got the testimonials over here. And the testimonials, then we're gonna see the part 1. And then the H5. Right. Here it has got some color schema. This. Right. And the font weight, I guess, is fine. It's 700 font weight. Yeah. And the font size is also fine. Our popular courses is fine. This is fine. This got some break, right? Break that after between. Cool. So yeah, just below this, let's come towards our section. I mean, the part 2 of section testimonials. So we got some sort of transparent cards over here, right? Some image, paragraph, some icons, and again an H4 heading, I guess, and then a paragraph again, or H5 with some gray color, right? So let's get it done. So first of all, we'll have an image with source and alt tag. Let's call it testimonials. We call it TP, right? And let me just get this image. Yeah. So export. It's in a zip. Why is it in a zip? We have this. Just a sec. Just a sec. Yeah. Still in a zip. What about this one? Export. Still in a zip. Anyways, let's just extract this. Not this one, but the first one. Extract all. And there we go. Let's get to VS Code. And the assets. In the assets section needs to be testimonials, right? Testimonials. You can drag it here, and we can call it img1. Right, so I'm not gonna take the another image. We'll use the this image only for the second image as well, right? So source, we got assets, and then we got testimonials. So we got img1.png. Cool. Let me just close this. Okay, there we go. Right. So basically, what do we have here is we got two divs basically. This is div1 again. This is div2. So we can wrap this part 2 inside two divs. One div is gonna be for the first one and then second one. So we can also give it some sort of ID, I guess, and we can call it what, testimonial 1. It's kind of big ID. Maybe I can reduce this to, okay, let's keep this testimonial 1, right? Or maybe I can call it review one, right? Cool. Now I can basically copy paste this, or let's just finish with the first review. Then we got a paragraph tag, right? Let me just copy this. And it has to has some it has to have some width, no? Right. So let's do one thing before going ahead. Let's just fix our image, right? So this testimonials part 2 in the img, right? uh we need to give the border radius. It needs to be in circular part, right? 100%. Also some sort of width, 300 pixels. That's too much. 100 pixels. Yeah, 100 is fine, right? And yeah, now comes this paragraph. Testimonials hashtag part 2. Then we have what, it's a paragraph, right? Part 2b needs to have a width of 50%, I guess. 20%, maybe 30%. It needs to be in one line, 3 lines, right? And text needs to be text line needs to be center. Cool. Yeah, that's great. Also, this image needs to be centered, so display flex and justify content center. Okay, it's not working here. Maybe I need to wrap it inside a parent div. um yeah, let's get this div. And so let's remember the hierarchy, right? So testimonials part 2. Okay, so after part 2 we got review 1. Not just review 1, we will stick to the div. Let's remove this id for now. And we got a div after it, right? Then another div after it, which is the parent div of the image, right? Cool. Now we can give it display flex, and we can justify content center it. Okay, now it's going beyond the margins, like we need to specify the width as well, the global width, right? So part 2, not part 2, but this div after part 2 needs to be in some sort of or let's do one thing, or uh, let's copy this div and replicate this. Simple as that. So this is now just below one another, right? But we don't want something like this. So for that, testimonials, what we want is we want this part to come in a row, right? Like this. Now, maybe I need to remove this for a while. Wait, 20%, right? Okay, we need to give some sort of margin as well, right? Margin top, maybe 100 pixels. 200 pixels. Yeah, it's 200 is fine, I guess. Right, so it looks something like this. Now I might reduce the paragraph size, or rather than this, okay, let's do it. Let's reduce the uh, paragraph size part 2. uh well, again, we need to basically wrap it this paragraph inside a div and give it a flex and then just click on center. So we'll not do something like this, but rather we're gonna give um the individual review div, which is part 2, which is this div. We need to give this div a fixed width, right? So what you can do here is testimonials hashtag part 2 in this div, right? Now we can give it a fixed width of 300 pixels. Cool, this looks fine. And now we can the global div, this one, we can justify content space evenly, right? Like this. Perfect. So yeah, this looks fine to me. It's just, yeah, it looks fine. Now we can continue designing the rest, right? So I want this star, right? So maybe let me check Google Fonts sim icons, right? And I want uh star, right? The star, but I want it to be filled, right? So maybe Belgrade. Uh, 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 uh. I have it already, I guess. I've used it somewhere. Yes, over here, right? So we have it already. Maybe I need to use the um just this class material symbols online and star. Cool. Just copy down this. Okay, so just below this paragraph we have how many? One, two, three, four, and five. So four are filled, and the last one is just outlined, right? It's empty inside. So for that, we want to create a new div, right? I'm gonna paste a star over here. Let's check the output. Cool. Now I can replicate this 3, 2, 4, 5 times. Right. Cool. And what we can do here is not outline, but it's outlined, right? Don't we have a filled one? Google Fonts icons filled. Material symbols and icons. Okay, these are outlined, right? Rounded, sharp, rounded. What? Okay, these are symbols. We filled star, rounded, sharp, two-tone. Huh. Most popular name. Not star, but star. Come on. That was um star. Yeah, got it. This one, right? So what we can do here is material icons. Don't we have CDN or something for it? Uh, color black. Okay. Class material icons. Don't we have any CDN for it? Let's follow some instructions. Okay, cool. Using via Google Fonts, self-hosting, or using the icons in HTML. It's easy to incorporate icons into web page. Here's a small example face. Really, material icons are by default? Seriously? Okay, let's have a look. Material icons. Let's just take this down. Okay, not by default. Maybe I need to copy the CDN. This link of guys. Hit it here. Save. That's cool. That's great. Okay, so problem solved. Now, what do we want is we want the last one to be outlined, rest to be filled. That looks great, right? Now I must give it some sort of color. What's the color? That's the color. Cool. So, material icons class, right? So, mm, material icons. Color, this one. Cool. Perfect. And this needs to be outlined, right? So maybe this. Uh, color hashtag this one. Perfect. So we got this approach done. Now we can do the rest. Regina Miles, right? Let's copy this and just below this div. I can use an H5 for the name, right? We'll center it soon. And just below this, we got a P tag. Uh, designer. Cool. So what I'm gonna do here is there was text line center, right? So rather than this, what I can do here is part 2, or just not this testimonials with part 2. I'll give text align center globally. Cool, perfect. So that's all I guess. Okay, this designer one. So testimonials hashtag part 2. Let's follow the hierarchy. That's one div and the p tag, right? So like this, you can follow the font size. So I guess 14 pixels. Let me check the font size for this. 14 pixels, right? Okay. So the font weight, so be 700. Okay, it's perfect. And also this one. Or maybe this is 700. This is only 700, I guess. We don't have some sort of gap in between, but this kind of looks fine to me, right? That's it. That's all I can do over here, right? So let me just copy this down and paste it here. Okay, cool guys. So that's it, I guess. Oops, got mistaken somewhere, I guess. This p tag is 2 times in a row, right? So maybe I'm gonna wrap this inside a new div. Let's follow the hierarchy. Damn. Well, well, well. Let's get it done then. Let's get it done. Testimonials part 2 div, then another div. First I'm gonna give display flex to it, and flex direction in column. Huh, not working guys, not really working. Not this. Let's move it from a div. This has become bold, right? In order to fix it, let's do one thing. Uh let's give this an ID rather, right? And let's call it designation, right? Or maybe role. Let's call it designation. I design, and this, rather than p, we can call it design. Cool. So this looks fine to me. What do you say? Right? Maybe we have much of a space in between. Yeah, I can reduce it a bit to uh where's margin top of part two here, right? So I can reduce it to 150 pixels, or call it 100 pixels. Yeah, that looks fine to me. So yeah, guys, this is how we can design this testimonials, right? So this is just a static design for the testimonials and the landing page that we are working on, right? So later in the upcoming videos we'll definitely develop a full stack modern web application which would have all the JavaScript involved, all the functionalities and algorithms, everything over there, right? So we'll stick to we'll switch to basically React and then Next.js, the modern stack, full stack, everything over here, right? So yeah. So okay guys, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next upcoming videos. Peace out.